In this video, let us learn how to find out the roots of a quadratic equation by completing the squares. Here I have two examples. Let us try solving both the examples. Let us try with the first one. Here I have the first equation, which is 2x squared plus x minus 6 equal to 0. In this method, completing the squares, what I have in the first step is, okay, let me write the steps here. The first step is, suppose if I have a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, then my first step is I'll divide throughout by a, by this coefficient of x squared. Since this is a quadratic equation, a should not be equal to 0. Then what do I have if I divide throughout by a? Then I have x squared plus b by a x plus c by a equal to 0. So let us complete the first step. Here our a is 2, so I'll divide throughout by 2. Then I have x squared plus, here it should be 1. Let me write 1 by 2. I divide by 2. Then x minus 6, I divide by 2. Then I'll get x squared plus 1 by 2x. Here I have minus 3 equal to 0. I've done with step number 1. Then in step number 2, I'll take c by a to the right hand side. Then I'm going to have x squared plus b by a x equal to minus c by a. This is our c by a, which is 3. I'll take 3 to the other side and complete step number 2. Minus 3, so it will be equal to 3. Then the next step is I'll add b by 2a whole thing square on both sides. B by 2a. Here this is b by a, so I divide by 2. The whole thing here is b by a. If I divide here by 2, it's going to be b by 2a. In this case, b by a is 1 by 2. I have to divide this 1 by 2. I have to divide by 2. X squared 1 by 2x. I have to add b by 2a on b by 2a whole thing square on both sides. This is b by a. Then I have to divide by 2 whole thing square. I'm adding on the left hand side. Let me add the same on the right hand side. Whole thing square. It will be 1 by 4. 1 by 4 whole thing square is equal to 3 plus 1 by 4 whole thing square. Then in the last step, in step number 4, I'll express as the square of binomial. What is that? If I have, let me write y plus z whole thing square, it should be y square plus 2 into y into z plus z square. This is the sum of the binomial. Or if it is y minus z whole thing square, then I'm going to have y square minus 2 into y into z plus z square. I'll express it either a sum the sum of the binomial. So what do I have? If I take here, x square will be my y square and 1 by 4 square will be my z square. What do I have here? 2 into y into z. 2 into, I need 2, so I'll multiply and I will also divide by 2. Then 1 by 2 x. 3 plus, let me simplify the right hand side. 1 by 4 square will be 1 by 16. I leave 2 and multiply the 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. I get 1 by 4 x plus 1 by 4 whole thing square. 16 into 3. 48 plus 1, which is 49 by 16. So here I get this, which is y square plus 2 into y here. This will be my z. Z is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 whole thing square, z square. So I have y plus z. It means x plus 1 by 4 whole thing square equal to 49 by 16. Then from here I'll have x plus 1 by 4 equal to the square root of 49 by 16. It will be either plus or minus. Implies x plus 1 by 4 is equal to plus or minus. The square root of 49 is 7 and square root of 16 is 4. Let me take plus first. Then I'm going to have 1 by 4 is equal to plus 7 by 4, and the other one, or x plus 1 by 4. Let me take the other one from minus 7 by 4. Then let me continue here. Implies x equal to 7 by 4. I take plus 1 by 4 to the other side. It will be minus 1 by 4. This will give me 6 by 4 or 3 by 2. My first root is 3 by 2 and my second root is I take plus 1 by 4 to the other side, it will be minus 1 by 4. This will give me minus 8 by 4. It will be minus 2. And my second root is minus 2. So I've got the two roots of the quadratic equation. That is, the roots are 3 by 2 and minus 2. Let us do the second example, which is 4x squared minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. I'll follow the same steps for this example number 2. Let's do step number 1. I will divide throughout by a, that is by 4. So I'll have x squared minus 8x divided by 4 plus 1 divided by 4 equal to 0 implies x squared minus 8 by 4 is 2 plus 1 by 4 equal to 0. My next step is I take this constant term to the other side. X squared minus 2x equal to minus 1 by 4. Next is I add b by 2a whole thing square on both sides. Here my b by 2a is this minus 2. I add minus b by a. I add b by 2a. Let me write b by a first, which is minus 2, and then this 2 whole thing square. I add on both sides, implies x squared minus 2x. This will give me minus 1 whole thing square. Minus 1 is also 1. From here I'll get 3 by 4. In this example number 2, let me use this formula, y minus z whole thing square. It should be y square minus 2 into y into z plus z square. So here it should be x minus 1 whole thing square is equal to 3 by 4. I'll take square root 3 by 2. The first one is plus and the other one is minus. Let me take with the plus sign first. So it will be 3 by 2. And the other one with the minus sign, I'm going to have minus 3 by 2. I'm sorry, from here it should be 4. This is 4. This is 4. Square root of 3 and square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 4 is 2. So what will be my x? Plus 1. I take 1 to the other side, it will be 1 minus root 3 by 2. Or if I take 1 first, plus root 3 by 2. So I've got the two roots of this quadratic equation, and the two roots are 1 plus root 3 by 2 and the other one is 1 minus root 3 by